We're gonna walk everybody out of here into their positions, just like we're getting ready to start the show. And then we're all gonna meet up with Gurn on the ramp and just talk all the way through the show, show some video clips, obviously no riding. We'll be able to answer any questions you have at that time.
All right, guys, so let's go to positions, please. Let's go to positions. Come on, Rick.
Guys, let's go. Let's get out where we're supposed to be, please.
It's a little frightening to know that the time we actually get to test the final product is about 2 days before the show, and the testing time has passed us by. As long as we get a day to jump it, we should get it enough that we can make a few during the show, and I know that by the time we get this thing, like by the time the tour gets rolling, we're gonna be able to get that thing dialed and try harder stuff on it. The show must go on.
So we're kind of figuring everything out, and we put in some long days, and we're down to rehearsing the whole show.
I don't need any crazy flipping or anything right now, just an idea of when we can meet, make it all meet.
Twitch is like super excited. We were trying to tell him, okay, you guys might want to not do flips in the beginning, and he's like, all right. You can see it was just hard for him to even hold it back, and then finally I said, you know what? Okay, you can do a flip in the first run. Yeah. First time I saw him flip, I couldn't stop laughing. It's just ridiculous.
I always gotta flip it right away, get it out of the way, or I'm just thinking about it the whole time I'm trying to do tricks. So if I flip it right when I get out there, then I can relax.
Ramp to ramp, that's all it is a head game, because your flip is done on the lip. But for some reason, when you're going through a ramp landing rather than a dirt landing, if something does go wrong, you ain't landing on dirt, you're landing on some steel. You got more chances of spending a couple nights in the hospital. So you're like, I don't want to mess up, so can't let that stuff get to you, but it can.
So we're at 40 feet now. You know, it's our puny little 40-foot drop. At 40 feet, it feels amazing, because when you hit the transition, you can pump it the way that you do on a vert ramp, and then you just rock it through the air. I don't know, it's my favorite part of the show.
There's definitely like a learning curve that is probably 80% fear. We got Lincoln to do the jump. Rune made the jump.
Rune's first time.
If you saw Rune make it for the first time, he was so psyched, and then he realizes that, oh yeah, I have to stop now. He just had to slam, or else he would have flown into the middle of the vert ramp.
Chad Kague is our new BMX guy, and he's opened up all these new possibilities with the tricks that he does, and especially with our Jeep ramp here. Backflip tail whip. I've never even seen it backflip tail whip. I'd be happy to see it over an 8-foot box, not a 30-foot gap.
Chad and I were riding the straight jump, and Chad's like, well, you know, what if we kind of went next to each other, or like staggered or whatever? We're rubbing elbows as we're coming down this roll in. And we got into the air, and his wheels are right in my ear going zzz. It was the greatest feeling. It was just like, we got to do that.
You know, we spent so much time trying to figure out the whole new launch setup, the roll-in heights and getting it wired. Some of the routines kind of fell by the wayside.
You okay? Both of you guys okay?
I don't feel too confident about the show itself, like the routines and everything. You know, maybe we should have focused a little bit more on the show itself.
The rehearsals didn't go the way it was planned.
The timing was a little off.
I don't even know what that section's called.
I don't know.
Wait, do I go over this wall?
Coming.
Anything can go wrong. And then what do? Like reset, ask the DJ to start over? But at least we're gonna have the long jump dial in the show, so you guys will enjoy that part of the show. Tonight, show 1 of 30.
First full show, and we're supposed to iron this stuff out weeks ahead of time.
I don't know if the show's gonna be okay. We haven't gone through a whole rehearsal.
We haven't even gone through rehearsal one time.
There's gonna be thousands of people in the arena.
It was like really rough, and we were really trying to get in sync with each other.
And you'd think we'd have it down.
It didn't give us the confidence that we really needed for the show.
You know, it would have been nicer to know we had a smoother run through before the actual show.
Next time on Hawk's Huck Jam Diaries.
Well, the first 3 shows, we had our shares of mishaps. I guess when it rains, it pours on our tour. When someone gets hurt, everyone gets hurt.
His tire went on the coping and slipped, and he took a bad slam.
That's scary.